What's going on, everybody?
Monday.
It's that time again.
Ooh, a freezing time.
Boy, look at here. It's colder than the witches. Beep up in here.
Man, oh, man,
Yeah, I got a little bit of volume happening up here. Loud and clear. Well, thank you, Auntie Ann.
dang, you
I
read my
appreciate
mind. I was just about to say, Auntie Ann, how are we looking tonight?
you are on it. How's it going, everyone? What's going on, Denise? Big Wave, I see you in here, buddy. What's going on? Paul from across the pond. What's happening, brother?
B. Patton said it was 25 degrees up there in Ohio.
Which is why I don't live in Ohio. Come on. Looks good on my end.
She said you should bring the goats in for snuggling.
Yeah. Have you seen how much goats poop? Just the 2.5 days that they was running around their yard, there is poop everywhere. Everywhere. And they decided that my outdoor kitchen was their new shelter while they was running free.
Sheila Tubbs, hello.
Yeah, it was a whole thing, guys. It was a whole thing. But they're back in the pen. So far, so good. They're low escape artists, so we'll see.
Right.
We had a freeze last night. That ain't good, Auntie Ann.
Mustard Seeds FS. I do believe that's the first time that I have recognized that name in the live. So hello to you.
Well, hello. Yeah, I don't think I've heard that either. Charlene Grady, what's going on?
Joseph O'Brien from Tampa Bay. What's up, brother?
Come on with the Tampa. My brother lives there. I owned a steel company there for many years.
Mike Birch.
Jennifer Crooks, what's going on? Everybody's dropping the member emojis, and I know, guys, I still ain't done no emojis. I was going to get Tim to kind of show me again when we was on that fishing trip, but man,
kind of forgot.
We was fishing. Yeah. We was fishing and playing poker and doing all that kind of good stuff.
Here's another name for first time I've noticed. Lonely Hitchhiker Kent.
Well, what's going on, Kent?
What's going on, bro?
I got a good buddy named Kent. They're right next to Tampa, matter of fact.
Yes. Evelyn Al Dubai or Dubai. Anyway, said at least goat poop is easy to clean up.
True. Oryx Littlefield, good evening, guys. Burning the forest fire in the wood stove. Stay warm. Nice. Hey, we was just talking about y'all today. And did y'all get moved?
Or was it?
Oryx Littlefield?
Oh.
Like, literally 2 hours ago, we was talking about y'all.
On the phone.
Did y'all get completely moved, or y'all still kind of in transition?
Somebody, my boy Dennis. Dennis said, "Why does everyone call me Denise? I'm starting to get a complex." Dennis Green, you called him Denise.
Hey, these days, buddy, you can be whatever you want to be. Let's see.
20s tomorrow.
Natasha Lynn, what's going on? Yeah, it's gonna get cold. I worked my booyaka off today.
I can't believe you finished that.
Yeah, I insulated the whole pump house today. Ceiling, walls, everything. Man, I hate insulation. I was itching so bad. I got a shower before this live so I could look somewhat presentable for you guys. But yeah, got it done right on time, which is cool because now I can take the little partition off I got in between the bathroom and the pump house and let the heat just kind of go on through. And I couldn't have judged it any better. I had zero insulation left whenever I was done, not even a piece like this big.
I know I'm going to say your name wrong, but Tanya Potter said, "Are you in the cabin at all?"
Sometimes my kitchen, half of my kitchen is still in there. My coffee pot is still in there, and I have switched back to coffee now that the temperature has dropped.
So, warm up your bones.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually going to be doing a project in the kitchen or in the cabin here soon. I'm going to clear everything from the lower stairs, put it up into the loft area, because I'm actually going to start working on that downstairs area a little bit, getting the studio set up and the floors painted and all that good stuff.
Cuddly Texan wants to know, what are you covering the insulation with?
I'm leaning towards pegboard for the pump house. That way I can put some shelving and stuff on there and use storage and everything else. I see SKW lives in here. What's going on, sweetheart? My niece is in the house.
David, what was wrong with the four-wheeler? He was curious, Big Wave said.
I don't know. That's why I took it to the shop. I've rebuilt the carburetor. Gary actually rebuilt the carburetor. I've put a new starter in it. I've done a new solenoid, everything else. It'll run, but it runs like crap. It has good compression and all that other stuff. So I don't know. I'm just tired of dealing with it. So I took it to the tire shop up there that I get all my tires done. That dude's a real good dude up there and has been fair with me. He's the one that fixed the Jeep. He does all my tires and rotations and stuff like that. And just good dude. And he works on them as well. And so I dropped that off with him. And I'm going to pick up that Harley this weekend.
I'm excited about going to see Miss Dana.
Yeah. Go see old Bitty Boo. It's her birthday, the big double nickel.
Ooh, okay.
We're going to go celebrate her birthday with her and pick up the Harley and the lawnmower and a bunch of materials for Mike here. And
always good to have some materials.
Yeah. And also got a new thing that I'm picking up too that we just negotiated not too long ago. That's adding to the mix. So y'all have to wait for that one. But yeah, me and Mike's going to go there Saturday. We're going to stay actually in her camper Saturday night. Her birthday is actually Sunday. She's going to cook some good groceries, her and her husband. And we're going to eat and work and load up everything and just spend the day with her. And to celebrate her 55th birthday. And then we're going to head back before dark. So we're not towing stuff at night.
Gracie Cleary, yes, it was a really productive day. Uncle David put it in today.
Yeah, I got the four-wheeler dropped off. I got the insulation done. Got the rabbits situated. I've read a lot of comments on here, people telling me I need to build boxes for the rabbits, and that's not true. Rabbits are built for the cold, and this isn't extreme cold. This ain't like -20 and stuff. And I was talking to Tim with Ridge Life, he's had rabbits for a long time. He told me to just close 3 ends of it. And I have that plastic corrugated metal looking stuff, and leave the front open for air ventilation and stuff like that, and the bottom. And he said they will be perfectly fine. He said if you get into like the negatives or whatever, then put a tarp over that. And they're fine.
Right.
Because I was going to build boxes for all of them. He said, don't do that. You're just setting yourself up for failure. I am still going to build a nesting box for the female because she'll be having babies soon, I hope. And she needs one, but the males do not need one. So easy on the comments whenever I put out the video.
Mariana said Domino looks nice and cozy.
Where did you go this weekend? Curious minds want to know. I went on an adventure.
Still warm in Carrollton, Georgia, said Glenda Wright.
Yeah, I talked to my parents and stuff and my son down there, and it's still warm in Florida. So this is just the first little mini frost that we're getting. It's not going to just stay cold from here on out.
It'll be about 4 days of good blast.
Yeah. So we don't need to go over crazy,
right?
Because then we're going to end up taking it all back down, pretty much. So, but I think we're ready. I mean, it's hot in here right now. And I've got the door in between the two open now. So right now I don't have the gas lines and everything ran for the propane heater. I just got a little oil heater that I bought when I first moved here. And I loaned to Country Road Cure to get through the winter last year. I got one of them back. And one of them heats this whole area. Matter of fact, last night I had to shut it off.
Yeah. Marshall.
Gypsy,
oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Gypsy Trails. Howdy, boys. 3 days and a wake up, then I'm on the road. Come on with it.
Okay, Randall.
Hey, get her done, son. Get her done. Did you check the weather through and where? Whoa, that jumped. And we're supposed to get a little cold front next week.
Yep.
Florida don't even know what a cold front is.
Man.
They fronting on the cold. Yeah. They do.
They do get a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Couple of weeks.
But it's not sustained weeks.
Right.
It's like 3
days
days here, 2 days here, and it's back up to 80 and 85. Snake doctor said, "Hey guys, good to see y'all again.
I've seen the snake doctor a couple times pop in and out. What's going on?
Loving off grid in the house. What's going on?"
Leicester from above said, "Hey, I'll be in the hot tub Christmas Day with a pack of 24 beers as always."
Pink Panther, don't you know that you aren't supposed to reveal a woman's age after 30?
Oh, because you said Dana's birthday.
Oh, yeah. Hey, trust me, Mama Bear don't care.
Yeah.
Mama Bear is about as real as they get.
Oh man,
I promise
tell
you.
She ain't joking.
Oh, Biddy Boo don't play.
Man.
Biddy Boo don't play.
Life Happens said, "We never built boxes for our rabbits, only the female when breeding."
Yeah, exactly. But I'm gonna hear a million comments.
Yeah,
a million. I'm already hearing them. It's insane. Yes, Domino is back there snoozing. That is one spoiled puppy right there. Got a really fine bed too.
Yeah, it is.
But he still wants to jump up on mine every time I walk out the tiny house or whatever. I come back in. It's not all the time, but every once in a while I'll bust him in the act.
That's Lissa's fault.
Coming. Yeah, that's all Lissa.
That's because Lissa takes him down there when he's at our house. Instead of keeping him on the floor with our dogs, he's in the bed with us.
Nick Kevin said, "Mike, you need some vapor berry under your house."
Yes. Actually, Anthony and Roxanne with Country Road Cure have given Lissa and I plastic that we're gonna put down under the in our spot. Once we get the trees down, Uncle David removes the stumps. Once we get all that leveled out, we're gonna put some plastic down. We're gonna a whole load, a 3/4 inch clean, drop that down for the pad. Today, McKevin, I went to Lowe's and I got 40 4-inch concrete blocks, the solid ones, and that's for the first layer. I want to go up 3 more block high, so I need 120 8x8x16 cement blocks.
John Landry says, "I live in South Lafayette, Louisiana, in a small town of Earth. I love watching you both, David and Mike. Keep accomplishing your dreams. We'll be with you all as you knock them out the park."
Thanks,
well,
John.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the support, and I'm glad that you enjoy. And trust me, we're gonna keep on making it do what it do. Guaranteed.
Snake Doctor says, "Mike, did you damage your saw when it got stuck in the tree the other day?" The saw did get damaged, but it did not get damaged when it got stuck in the tree. Ironically, well, I shouldn't have been using the saw anyway because the brake was broken on the saw, but that was the saw that I had, so that's what I did. So anyway, so I was using the saw, and as I was in the middle of one of the tree right before I went and borrowed Uncle David's saw, somehow the brake got locked as I was cutting with it somehow, and it burned up the clutch, and the clutch just got so hot it tore everything up. So I bought a new chainsaw today.
Let's see here. Tina Scott, "David, you should build the chicken coop with the satellite dishes like the picture that I sent you. You were the first person I thought about. You would do awesome." And that picture was absolutely amazing. One problem. Those big old cattle troughs like that around here are like $500. So to do both of those satellite dishes, you're talking about $1,000 just for the base. That's not counting the material, the wood, and all that other stuff. So I don't know if I'll do that, but I might do it in the future, especially if I run across a deal on one of those, because I'll show you the picture.
Right.
Eventually, and matter of fact, I'll look it up here in a second.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
No, McKevin, the big creek is not running. Even the little creek behind Uncle David's house that runs right down there by Drifter's Lane is not running yet. That was just some mud puddles from the rain.
Yep.
Let's hope that we get at least 2 more weeks before we get flowing water.
Yikes! How high are you going? I would be afraid of blowing over.
What is she talking about?
I don't know.
Antian, what do you mean?
She might be talking to you with the things, but I don't know. I'm not building nothing too high right now.
What did you mean, Antian?
I want to answer your question.
Moth FL 1990 said, Mike and David, did you consider taking the smaller trees, cut it down to lay them across the drive to help build up the muddy spots?
Yes, and that is basically a whole lot of labor intensive work for a very temporary solution,
Right.
because they will rot out. When it gets wet around here, guys, junk rots out fast.
Fast. West House said, Mike, tell him tools only break if you use them, Uncle D.
Hey, that's right. I use them. Tim don't know nothing about that, but tools get used up in here.
Oh, okay. She said, how high am I going with the shed? Auntie Ann, I wanted to go three blocks high is what I wanted to do.
Check this out, guys. I'm going to try to make it where you can see it, but there it is.
Oh.
Boy, look at that steady hand.
Okay,
boy.
okay.
Oh, steady hand.
I like that.
Yeah. Tell me that's not cool. That is amazing.
I'm pretty
and don't worry, I zoomed in and stuff to secure all your login.
I'm pretty sure Country Road Cures is also 3 blocks high. I was under there really easily. I had a lot of room under Anthony and Roxanne.
No matter what, Auntie Ann, they're going to have to hurricane strap it down like we do in Florida.
Right.
That's a given with those. Matter of fact, they will probably do that. Well, they will do that for you if you pay them. But I believe Anthony and Roxanne did it themselves. I probably would pay it because the rocks out here is on a whole nother level, let me tell you. And honestly, if one of them big old twisters comes and grabs it.
Yeah, I mean, some hurricane straps ain't going to hold on to it.
Yeah, I mean, if it hits, it hits. That's kind of just the way that it goes. Tim has all shiny tools. Does Tim have tools?
Tim has tools?
Tim's got tools? What, the ones he reviews?
And Dan said, oh, I thought you said 5 blocks high, Mike. Yeah, no, 3 is a good number. Yeah. Brooke Burke said, are you moving the camper before winterizing it? No, we are not. So we're probably not going to end up moving the camper until after we come back from Florida for Thanksgiving. We're going to go ahead and I bought the foam board today, guys. As if you haven't seen our STS I put out today, I put one out and telling you guys what I was going to go do. And I accomplished the mission. I went out and got everything I wanted to and spent $1,000 today. I felt like Uncle David. I didn't want to leave. I don't want to leave no more.
Now you see why I try to stay on the mountain?
I was crying almost. I was like, man.
Well, you might as well get comfortable with that, because when you start building that shed house, you don't get it in town without spending $1,000.
It's just, you feel so good when you're able to save up money, you know. It's like, all right, I got some money in the bank. $1,000. Oh man.
You got money in the bank for all the suppliers.
Yeah. Tim has Grandma Carol's tools in the garage. Who said that? I missed that. David Glint. He says they're
Waves. Mike and David, my modular is going to be done in 2 to 4 weeks. Thank you again for recommending.
Nice.
Cool. Awesome, man.
Yeah, I when Lissa and I first went and were looking at new places, we did go to a couple of mobile home places and modular home places in Chiefland. And I had told him about the places we went and the places that we had a good time with, and they ended up buying one.
Glenda Wright says, you are a hard worker, David.
Yeah.
Thank you. I try. My haters don't think so.
Yeah.
But I try. But if you don't have haters, you ain't moving in the right direction. Come on.
Don, Hat Creek Homestead, what's up? She said money will be flying out of that account when you start building.
You won't even have an account. I don't even know if it'll get to the account. It costs a lot of money to do this, guys. It truly does. To do all this building and all these projects and stuff, especially in the economy the way it is today, it's costly. And that's why you got to save where you can save, cut corners where you can cut corners, and repurpose and reuse when you can. It's a must. Oh my, that chicken coop is amazing. We need to fundraise for that project. Yeah, those chicken coops, I mean, she nailed it on the head when she sent me that. Those are amazing.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Tina Scott said, Mike, I seen someone insulate the slide outs just a couple days ago. They wrapped the outside of the slides. I had never seen that. That's a good idea. And to be honest, until we get something over the top of that thing, it's really we're just gonna take a cold blast. Hey, while we're in Oklahoma, we should probably stop by and see Mike and Terry, huh? with MT Homestead? You think we'll have a chance to stop by and say what's up?
Man, there is no way in beep I'm gonna get within 15 miles of Mike and Terry and not swing in and say hi. That's my fam. You know what I mean?
Hey, Ridge Life Ramblings hanging out. What's up, Tim?
I'm gonna give a special hello, hello,
Hello, hello.
hello. I just got a text. Pallet wrap around it. Pallet wrap around it.
Okay.
Yeah, pallets could work too. I like pallets, but man, I don't like pallets for outdoor projects because the wood is not great and it does not hold up.
Right.
If you can bring pallet board and stuff like inside here and do like a feature wall or maybe an outdoor kitchen or some area right there, awesome.
Hey, Marshall Oldham has been asking, David, I need some ideas for a generator. What generator have you liked best?
So far, to be honest with you, the one that I like the best is the one that I got right now, which is the Predator 9000. It is super quiet,
That's
super
the
strong.
Predator, though.
It's inverter, but I'm going to tell you, hold on. Let me get close. They are proud of it. they are proud of that sucker. It's like $3,000. And then also you have like a $600+ warranty on that thing, and you definitely want to get the warranty, trust me. But so far so good. It's been running everything. It's very strong. I haven't tapped it out yet, and I run a lot of stuff, guys. I mean a lot of stuff around here. So I mean I'm basically running two places. I'm running the cabin and the tiny house kind of at the same time. So
hey, there's
Big Mike.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
what's going on, brother? We was just talking about you.
Brenda Sutterfield, hello. Linda Okie, what's going on? Yeah, I see.
Okie said that's a different name. Doing it with Dallas.
Doing it with Dallas just told us what's going on.
What's going on? What you doing in Dallas?
And what's up, Dallas?
Hey, what's happening in Dallas now? I just moved from Dallas like a year and a half ago. Be careful in Dallas. Hey girl, Karen's in here. What's going on, Karen? Cuddling, Texas. I don't know if I said hi to you tonight. What's going on?
I feel like I've been doing terrible with the comments tonight. You are on fire with the comments.
I am getting it. How am I doing, Anthony?
I gotta give you credit. Anytime I'm even thinking about answering a comment, you are on it tonight.
And we got 903 people in here tonight.
Man.
903, and I am on the comments. I think we need to get to 1,000 tonight, though, guys. We ain't busted 1,000 people in like 3 weeks. Oh, a quick, I'm gonna give y'all guys a golf clap. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support from my mom.
Oh, yeah.
When she came here to the mountain last week, y'all know I didn't go live on my normal time, which is tonight at 6 o'clock. I did a little 30-minute live from the river trout fishing, so I could go live with my mom on her channel. There were like 700 of you guys that joined us on my mom's channel, and she gained over 1,000 subscribers. And she only needed a couple of thousand watch hours to get monetized. And by the time she left here, guys, she was only 300 away. And she just did her first live yesterday at 3 o'clock from home by herself.
Oh,
so
what a moment that is.
Good job, awesome, Mom. Man. Super proud of you. I think it's really cool that my mom's kind of getting into the YouTube group with me and stuff. You know what I mean? It's pretty awesome.
Nana's doing her thing.
Yeah, right? I would love for my nieces, SKW Lift and Life with Mars, to actually come up to the mountain for about a week with me and kind of let me show you what it is like to be YouTube full-time for a week.
Right.
And get y'all some exposure because they are making killer videos already. And I would just love to just kind of go over things with them and stuff and kind of give them a little the behind the scenes type suggestions.
I tell you what, if anybody thinks they lift, they go check out SKW Lifts. Boy, that girl is lifting.
That girl got them guns.
Man.
I honestly am the proudest uncle in the world, and not just for SKW Lives and Life with Mars. I truly got some beautiful, accomplished, driven, strong women nieces, and I got a lot of them. I'm an uncle, I'm an uncle, great uncle, and great great uncle. Yeah, I think that's as far as the greats go for right now. But like 40 times, guys,
right,
with nieces and nephews, and I definitely got some very strong and powerful women in that family that's just killing it right now.
Thanks, Cindy Brown. What's going on, sister? Dropping Nana's link in for us. Thank you so much.
Oh, Cindy, the link ninja. Gypsy Trail said, I had to say goodbye to my boat, fishing and hunting gear today. I will be enjoying the sun this winter. David, your land all deserves a before and after video, brother.
Yes.
Yes. But the problem is Gypsy Trails, I'm always working, so I don't have time to make that video. But maybe whenever winter does get here, I'm thinking about doing a year and a half to now type time lapse thing, and I would like to do a time lapse of the tiny house that I built when it's done. So who knows when that be? Might be 2026.
I had a couple of comments I wanted to read, but the chat is jumping.
Well, it's jumping because we got like 900 people in there. Oh, there's Ridge Life Ramblings. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, Linda Oki said Mike is doing terrible with the comments.
Yeah. Let's see here. Evelyn just subscribed to Nana's channel. Well, thank you very much. She is close, guys, to actually being able to get monetized, and she's so excited about it. You know what I mean? My mom's retired. She's a very crafty person, can cook like nobody's business. Come on, nobody cooks like mama,
Right?
Nobody cooks like mama. And so now she's starting to put it out there, which I think is amazing for her grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids in the future to be able to have her recipes and her talents and all of that to be there where it's accessible for everybody.
Right.
Is amazing. Thomas Holiday, 10 pound. Come on, #1 fan. Well, thank you very much.
And Cindy Brown said, Tina Scott said, I just bought a freeze dryer and I'm practicing on candy. Can I send y'all some candy?
Come on now.
I love candy.
That ain't a question that ever has to be asked.
Have you ever seen a video of me shopping talking about candy?
Yeah. No, we would. I got 3 big old bags of candy in there and a whole bunch of little black little bags or whatever where I'm making all of the kids up here little Halloween bags. Every year I get the good candy too, guys. I don't have stuff. I get the Snickers and Reese's and the Kit Kats, and Uncle David don't play. So I'm making little goodie bags for all of them for tomorrow night. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, McKevin, Jacob did have a good day on his birthday. He had a pretty fun time. Sometimes kids have to learn tough lessons at young ages, and we could have had a better time, and we had things planned out, and we were gonna go do something really fun. However, Jacob chose to not remember how to speak to his mommy, and when you don't talk to mommy, consequences must be made. So yes, we still had a great time on his birthday. We had some fun times. Could have been a better time though.
Yeah, it wasn't what he wanted, but it was still a good birthday.
Yeah,
because one thing that we don't mess around with, we're both from the South. You do not disrespect your mama and treat your mama bad.
I'm trying to tell you
that the one person in your life that you were supposed to protect and be there for is your mama.
That's right.
Because without your mama, there ain't no you. You know what I mean?
Man.
So he got a hard lesson, and he got a pretty strong talking to from old Uncle David.
Yep.
And also they've let it be known that if that happens again, that he comes on up the mountain.
Yeah, and he's gonna go to boot camp.
And he's gonna go to boot camp on Come On Mountain. And, Uncle David's the cool uncle. Don't get me wrong. All the kids love me. I keep it fun and interesting and all that other stuff. But when it's time to work and boot camp's time to happen, and we're supposed to be teaching lessons,
and it's getting colder out.
We would definitely put it in. So they don't want to come up here for that. They'd rather come up here for snacks and a fun time.
Right. Gooby to dooby doo. Hello, dear. Said love seeing Domino in your live.
Oh yeah, Domino's always there. That's a spot right there. Spoiled butt.
He's knocked out right now.
His bed matches him. I'm all about having everything match and look good. Honor your father and your mother. You only get one.
That's right, Marshall.
Yes, absolutely. But definitely your mama.
Yeah.
I mean, the father's one thing, but the mama's a different level.
I won't even lie. I mean, you could say whatever you want to me. I'm gonna, obviously, I am, to be honest, I feel like I am the more of a disciplinarian in the family. So I am always quick to straighten up anyway, but I'm gonna let him get more talking junk to me than I am with talking junk to Lissa. He says anything back to Lissa, I'm him, Talon,
Yeah.
or Serenity. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, absolutely. Brian, what's up? Mike and David, what's going on? Brooke said, like Nana said yesterday, she will come give you a spanking. She knows how to drive straight through. No, Morgan will drive straight through. Let's be clear. And like I told her yesterday, well, if you coming to give me a whooping, make sure you bring one of them pumpkin rolls. Why you coming? Because I'll take a little beating for one of them pumpkin rolls.
Thank you, Paul, for dropping Learn with Nana's link. Kimberly Rose was trying to ask for it.
Oh, nice. Tim said, just cut roof metal into 2-foot sections, form a circle, and then add 2x4s and make the stands. Yeah, that's a good idea too, buddy. But you're still coming into that pocket. They're pretty proud of that metal right now. Trust me, I just bought a bunch of it. I bought a bunch of it for what we're in right now. And also bought some extra stuff for some other stuff that I didn't use. They are proud of that metal right now. There's really no cheap way around that one, unless you find that big old round thing cheap.
Robert Smith said, are you going to be ready for the shed, Mike? We are going, it's going to be coming down to the wire, but I think we're going to be in there with at least a couple of days. Nice. And
I promise you, if he's not, the fam's going to step in and he will be.
I actually have I got a little surprise coming up here sometime this week.
Yeah, I was a little bit upset that I wasn't invited.
I mean, well, I kind of don't invite you. You're just like, I assume you're going to be there anyway. I would be hurt actually if you didn't show up.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about it. I just heard about it. All of a sudden there was date planned and everything else. I was like, well, dang, could I at least be able to work it into my schedule a little bit? Can I get a heads up? But yeah, I'm actually excited about that. Let's just say the A team is about to come back together.
That's right.
And we're about to make some stuff happen. I know it's hard. I worked in nursing homes for 20 years. I must have missed something. Auntie Ann said I was on a roll the other night or yesterday on my mom's live. Yeah, I was keeping it popping for moms. I had to show up and show out for my mama.
Gooby to dooby doo. Where did the cat go?
We are one away from 1,000.
Oh,
share,
man,
like,
come on, guys.
One away from 1,000. We might have already broke 1,000. I just didn't have my screen down low enough. Oh, 1,000.
Yeah, there it is.
Boom.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
guys.
It's been like 3 weeks since we hit over 1,000. So that's awesome. Good stuff.
The cats go to the other shelters.
Can I come trick or treat on the mountain? Yeah. Come on. You know, but I only bought candy for the kids. So, I was actually just telling them something I've always wanted to do, and now that I got the land to do it, because I got a lot of land.
Oh yeah.
Is I'm huge on Halloween and Christmas and stuff like that. I know certain people have certain feelings about Halloween and all that, and that's your feelings, and that's great. I'm all about the kids, guys. I'm all about the kids' holidays. Like Halloween is a huge kid holiday for me. Kids just light up, go on haunted hay rides, get candy, all of that other stuff. It's just amazing to watch the kids just flourish and just have a great time. And that's what I'm about. And then Christmas. Christmas is a huge one for me. I grew up with not many means, and parents did the best they could and all of that. But, you know, Christmases sometimes wasn't great. Right. You know what I mean? So I go out of my way to make sure that all the kids around me have a great Christmas. And so those are my two big holidays. And I've always wanted to do a haunted maze in the woods. Take some big plastic, put it up, you know, and do that. And then have like different stations where people are like scaring people and stuff. It's going to take a team, right, to do it. But I want to do that here on Come On Mountain. It'll be a couple of years, but I think we can make a spooky, cool.
I think that would be
maze. Awesome. You know, have the drifter jump out of a tree with a chainsaw with no chain on it. You know what I mean? You gotta love that. He's got the family. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. You know, we get the comments all the times about, oh, you know, like I even got one today because you brought me my tractor. Why won't you let Mike work on his for 19 minutes? You brought me my tractor. You know what I mean? Help is always literally right there for this guy right here.
Yeah.
It is literally a phone call away. He stays out of my way and I stay out of his way. If he needs me, he calls. If I need him, I call.
Yep.
That's the great thing about living on the mountain, couple, well, 5-10 acres away,
Yeah.
but I don't know. The family's going to get it done no matter what. I promise you that shed delivery will not be delayed unless Mother Nature.
Right.
We can't help Mother Nature.
Yeah, we can't do nothing about that. But as far as the trees coming down and stumps coming up and road being ready and stuff like that, that's it. Thank you meant have the drifter fall out. Auntie Ann said, I think you meant have the drifter fall out.
Oh, Auntie Ann got him.
I'll have you know, I haven't fallen out of a tree since 2016, and I broke my back. However, I haven't fallen out of a tree since then. I am an excellent climber of the trees.
Let's see here. Gene River Homestead. Hey y'all, what's going on, buddy? Paul said, bad idea, David. Come on, Homestead. Mike would find a way to cut himself without a chain on the chainsaw. You ain't wrong, Paul. You ain't wrong. Like I said, he just broke his chainsaw. He called me. He's like, I know I got your old tractor. I know I got your new tractor. But now can I get your chainsaw? He said, I done broke my chainsaw. And so he's been using my big chainsaw down there, but he took that big old bar off of it. He didn't want none.
I hate using that bar.
He didn't want none.
It's so awkward and heavy for me. It's almost weighs as much as I do.
That's a grown beep man saw right there.
Right,
when you put your hands on that, you don't put your hands on something. That joker's ready to cut. That's awesome. But there's something coming up for that too. I don't think we spilled those beans, but yeah, he's got something coming up on the video as far as saw problems coming up here real soon.
Should let Bobblehead know who is moving your shelves. His shed movers canceled due to injury. Yes, I heard about that. Actually, I talked to Jeff face to face just the other day.
Yeah, I think that things are happening. I'm not spilling no beans because I don't know what all Jeff's has said or whatever.
Right.
Things are happening though. Things are happening. Mike, you need to throw up and grow a pair to use David's plate. I love Paul. Paul, you amazing, brother. You truly are amazing. I cannot wait to come over across the pond, man, and visit you. And I'm gonna make it happen. And trust me, Paul, I'm a man of my word. I tell you I'm coming across the pond, I'm coming across the pond. I got the passport paperwork in my front seat. I'm about to go global here soon for a couple of trips. And man, Paul's pretty high on my bucket list to go meet.
Right.
Paul, I think me and Paul would just have a blast for a couple of days. 1,074 people in here and 550 likes. That ain't even halfway. Well, I guess it is halfway. It's halfway, but we could do better than that. Come on.
Dang, I can't believe I forgot to hit all comments. That's why I couldn't.
Yeah, you've been slacking tonight on the comments.
I got a lot going on.
He got a lot of pressure going on. See, normally it's always me with all the projects and all the. Now I'm just happy. I've had an amazing day today, guys. I have. I was doing insulation today, guys, and I have been just happy all day long, all day doing insulation. That's crazy.
I ain't never heard of you being happy to do it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And now Mike's got the stress of the world on it. And I get to kind of just look back and be like, so that's what it looks like. Denise Green, David, and Mike, I had a storm blow half of the metal roof. Oh, Dennis Green. Oh,
he did it to him again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dennis. Man, there's so many comments buzzing. I'm just kind of glancing. I had a storm blow half the metal roof off and had to replace it. Got a pile in my yard. If you can use it, it's yours.
Where do you stay at, Dennis? I forgot where you told me where you lived. I
think,
do you live in Missouri?
We never turn down free materials.
Man.
A lot of people say it's junk, but we got a whole boneyard out there for that junk.
I actually just had I had a couple send me an email, and I forgot who you were right off the top of my head. But if you're watching, I did receive the email. They said they had just tore down a house and they got so much free material if I just want to come and get it. And I do want to come and get it. I just got a lot going on right this second.
Yeah, we got to get the shed here, and then he's got to negotiate trailers.
Yeah. Or buy a trailer.
Or buy a trailer. Well, more likely he's going to negotiate
I'm definitely
trailers.
going to try to negotiate.
Negotiate trailers and stuff like that around the schedules. Also, do you want me to spill some beans?
Yeah, spill them. I love beans.
How far are we into this right here? I don't
About
know.
20 minutes left.
How long we've been live? Why is this halfway tonight? You see this? I can't really see. Well, the neighbor that had gifted me the 20 by 20 shop also gifted me the building that I re-gifted to them.
Yep.
The glorified hog pen.
Wouldn't even put my hogs in.
Inside joke, guys. Inside joke. Actually reached out to me again, and because we have done such a good job with taking down the buildings, cleaning up everything, and all of that, he actually has a friend that has an old house that he would like to be taken down, and has old wood and roofing materials and stuff like that, that I'm actually going to be reaching out to and talking to and going to take a look at it. And if it makes sense for us, then we're going to be taking down another building here soon. And I actually had a feeling that that might happen.
Yeah.
If we do a good job at what we do. And we did, because it's hard to find that good old wood, guys, that's already patina, that's already got the character and all of that other stuff. And my brain just starts going kind of with that kind of stuff, because I always think about the possibilities. It's a lot more work to reuse material, but man, the end result, you can't fake aged wood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can age wood, and there's techniques to do it and stuff, but it's not the same. It looks kind of forced and rushed.
Dennis Green lives in Ada, Oklahoma, and Bobby from Pettigene River Homestead said it's about 200 and something miles from us.
That's a long ways.
Yeah.
That's a long ways. That's another thing, gas, material, and hauling a bunch of stuff like that, long distances and stuff. All of this stuff is local.
I actually was, I got blah, 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 blah. I was contacted by White Rock Homestead. Jason reached out to me, and he has a bunch of cinder blocks to give to me. And he said it could be like 100 of them. But I would have to drive up there to where they live and then do a little bit of work, and then, get them ready for, prepared, scrape off a bunch of mortar and then all this stuff. And then how much money is the guy going to cost me in gas versus time, or, just to buy new block, stuff like that. I think I'm going to just buy some new block, but I do want that block. I just can't come and get it right this second.
Dennis Green said he's in ADA, Oklahoma.
Yeah, Ada, Oklahoma. Hey, Radio Jonesy, what's up?
Oklahoma's not too bad. It depends on where it's at, Oklahoma. Yeah, I just seen Radio Jonesy too. I was about to give him a shout out. Just seeing him pop in here.
Jill Blake says, save the dollars any way you can. Yes, and that is true. Just got to think about, with time.
I'm going to let you pronounce that, because I might end up saying a cuss word.
Foco Smith. Foco.
Yeah. What's going on, buddy?
Foco Smith.
I haven't seen that name before. So
yeah, that's a new name in the live.
That one would be a very easy one to say a bad word.
Radio Jonesy.
That's my old pickup line. You can't. Hat Creek Homestead. Homestead said White Rock is only 15 miles from us. Oh, nice.
Hey, Don, 150%. Next spring or summer, we're coming up there to
the Buffalo River. Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually planning a trip to White Rock myself. I would like to go out there and check out what those guys got going on. They came out here about a month and a half ago and stuff, and they're out there killing it. If you have not went and checked out their channel, make sure that you do. Those guys are amazing. And so I do plan a trip out there. It might actually be with this guy right here, because with those block that we're talking about, it's not just go pick up and load them.
Right.
You got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
Jason
disassemble.
They're like on a foundation that we would have to take off, and the mortar is still on them. And then to be able to use the blocks, once we get them on there, we'd have to clean the box up and stuff like that. So it's a
little disassemble. It's kind of like Johnny Five. No disassemble. No disassemble. Johnny Five alive. Did someone say they need wood? Come on, Homestead.
Big Mike. Hurley May was going.
Yeah, I don't know if he was in here or not, Mike, but we're coming to Oklahoma this weekend for Betty Boo's 55th, and also to pick up some stuff there from Betty Boo. And we really want to see you while we're in town, buddy.
You already know if we're driving by, we're gonna stop
Yeah,
in to see
I'm
Mike
not
and
getting
Terry.
within 15 minutes of you and not seeing you. Now, Timothy, you behave. This page, this is PG channel, no dirty talk, LOL. Ridge Life. It's not Timothy, it's Timothy. He lost his man card and gave up his name.
Tim Leggett said, Mike, dang it, it jumped on me. Someone said, it ain't worth it. The flat blocks run $1.50 at Lowe's. I actually had to buy 40 of the 4-inch thick, like 8x16 blocks, and those were $3.27 a piece.
And I actually just bought the 1x1s for a project coming up here next week on the mountain, and they're actually $2 a piece.
Yeah.
And I just bought a whole pallet. So,
speaking of White Rock Homestead, there's Jason and them right there.
What's going on? Sorry I'm late to the party, just getting home. Nice. We was just talking about how y'all was going to go out there and start getting those blocks taken down and scraped off and stuff for Mike.
Yeah, since you don't have anything to do.
Yeah, because you don't have nothing going on over there.
Heard you were struggling for content, couldn't figure nothing out. You guys just have all the time in the world.
And we're also not talking about flat blocks. On top of that, I just seen another comment about that. We're actually talking about center block.
8x8x16 block.
Yeah. Big Mike got an owie. You could kiss it and make him better. Well, this chat, what's going on with this chat? I ain't been paying attention to all the side chats.
Me neither.
We got 1,138 people in here right now chilling with us.
Mark Werner, yes, we can take rock from the creek to fill the driveway, but that's going to be...
Oh, okay, let me clarify something here because I get this comment all the time. It is a lot of work and it is very hard on Uber to get that rock. It's not just little perfect size 3/4 inch clean rock. Yeah. It's boulders, guys. It's boulders. It's back there in a very not so easy place to get to. And then when you do put those types of rocks on there, it's worse than what it is right now. Yeah. The only way that those rock pits can actually be used for something like that is if you had one of those big old rock sifting separators out here that you could dump it in there and separate the rock. If I had that, that'd be amazing. But I mean, you're talking about you got everything from this size, guys, to this size, and it's all mixed in with each other. The work and the effort and that it would take to sift through all of that, I'm too old. I'll be dead. I'll be dead by the time that would get done.
Charles Valentine.
How long is drone?
That is probably a question that is asked so many times. Says, just wondering, all the fuel you buy, would you for your homestead, why don't you consider solar or wind energy? And we are considering solar and wind energy, but it is a lot easier to spend weekly and monthly hundreds of dollars than buying out $20,000 worth of material. Yeah, or $15,000 worth of material.
The solar out here system that I need to run this cabin is about $22,000. I've had it priced out. And to get electric out here is $35,000. And this is all up front. There is no payments, none of that, and it's $35,000 out the pocket. So it's a little easier to come off, $130 a week than that. But we are making steps for solar. I'm actually in negotiation right now with quite a few solar people for sponsorships and stuff like that. So it's coming. It's just, it was more important to get comfortable out here and get a good environment, a warm, safe environment, and all of that than that. We're living fine. It's a necessary evil right now, I would say.
John Reed, my driveway is 1/10 of a mile long.
Yeah. And the overall driveway?
That's a 1/4 mile long.
Yeah, it's a 1/4 mile. So we can do what we can do. To prepare for sure.
Yeah.
I was just kidding, White Rock.
Yeah, we were just giving you all
don't go out there scraping and all that other stuff. That'll get done. You ain't got to worry about that. I hope you are staying warm. here in Yuma, Colorado is 25 degrees and snow on the ground. I'm not ready for that yet.
Man.
A little birdie told me I still got a little while to go before that happens.
Ridge Life Rambling said, I don't think so, because Mike's the only one that really uses Uber at Brook Burks. I don't know what they're talking about, but Tim, come on now. I would love to take so much credit to be able to use Uber, but from time to time, I'm still herky-jerky. Here's a big thing, guys, and I haven't talked about it on my channel at all. Talking about spilling some beans. I know we've talked about it here once or twice, but I put my forks through my second water tote. So I'm down to one water tote because I'm not a great Uber driver.
A lot of people ask, why am I always the one driving Uber? Really? It's my tractor. I'm the one that makes that big payment every month. That's one reason. And the second reason is nobody's going to drive that tractor like I drive that tractor.
Yeah.
There is nobody in our immediate family group that has the experience that I have on a tractor and can operate it like I operate it. And that's not me boasting or anything like that. That's just facts. Gary, when he first used my tractor, has never drove a tractor before in his life. Mike has very limited experience on a tractor, but he did have some. I've actually got quite a bit of running heavy equipment over the years in the construction world. So that's why I'm always the one running the tractor. And if it breaks, guess who fixes it? Guess whose pocket it comes out of? You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't see that. Paul Honeyman said, David, Big Mike got a blood blister from loading his brads into the nailer on today's video. It scares me to think he carries a pew-pew. Hey, Big Mike.
We can't mess with Big Mike, Paul. Let's not mess with Big Mike. Big Mike is one of the best people I know.
Man, Joe Lotto, 3-game losing slump, man. The Niners are terrible. It's looking bad right now.
It's about like my fantasy team. Struggling.
I won't lie, though. The first loss, we're going to put it on the kicker. All right, he blew the game-winning field goal. Second loss, Minnesota was playing good. Sunday's game, that was all Brock Purdy.
I used a mortar off brick that cleaned for my holes on my driveway, so you might consider keeping a mortar from those blocks. Gypsy Trail said, yeah, but Mike is exciting to watch work on anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, thank you, bro.
And if it's a decent sized project, there's a good chance it's gonna be a premiere.
Oh, but you guys love it though, right?
But it's gonna take him a minute.
Man, listen, I can promise you, if I'm putting out a premiere, guys, it's like 3 days worth of work, man. It's such a crazy project.
This is true.
Took me a week to put up the shed that Gary put up in one day.
I do not know what's going on with. There we go. I guess I'm gonna have to do it like that so I can see the whole screen. We got 1,149 people in here. We are 52 minutes in, guys. Actually, 53 minutes in. Time has flown tonight.
This has been a great live.
Yeah, it's been a fun live. Mike's been slacking on me a little bit on the comments, but he's picking up pace at the end.
I mean, it's hard to pick it up when you're doing so great, man. You're just firing them off.
Yeah, hey, I'm on it tonight. A lot of times I'll go on like a ramble, and I'll lose all track. But tonight I'm trying to. Let's see here. Don Reed said, "Go Cowgirls." Okay.
We almost didn't even read that, Don.
Yeah, we almost didn't even read that one. I know I wear a cowboy hat from time to time. That's just because I was in Dallas for there, and my brother is a big Cowboys fan, and I actually flew my brother, a friend of mine, my son, and my nephew came down from Austin, and when I got us all tickets to go to the Dallas Cowboy game and stuff and just have a guys' weekend. It was for my son's 20th birthday. And also my brother and my nephew's little bachelor party things because both of them was getting married that year.
Right.
I've been there fishing lake. I ain't even try to pronounce that. Now I live about 10 miles from these two in Arkansas.
Yeah.
He must be talking to somebody.
Yeah, he's talking about living close to us.
Yeah.
White Rock Homestead said, I'm totally not ready for temps to drop. I haven't even gotten plastic on the greenhouse yet. Yikes. Dang.
Oh, MT Homestead said, Paul, when it comes to pew-pews, you need to see my arms room, but accidents do happen.
Man,
I will agree with that.
that room is
What?
Man.
That room is amazing.
pick your jaw up off the floor.
Yeah, exactly. If I don't mess with Big Mike, he's going to think I don't like him. No more.
Cindy Brown said, watching Mike work is like watching a NASCAR. You don't want to see an accident, but you expect one.
Yeah. And you kind of figure it's going to happen at some point. And yeah. Like the drywall video, guys? Come on.
James Nadine said, dang, where'd it go? It said, is Mike putting out a video with Tim and the Dozer? No, it said, David, Mike's putting out a video with Tim Dozer on the road.
Tim ain't got no dozer work, guys. I mean, let's be honest. Y'all all fell for that. Tim, there's no dozer. There's no dozer. Nobody named Timifer is going to have dozer work. I mean, come on.
Oh, and a little bit of update for you guys. We still have not sold our Florida property yet, but we will be camping out that Saturday and Sunday night, and we're going to be doing some work on the original Dreamers Landing in Florida. We're going to do some before and after footage, and hopefully it'll boost up, and maybe it'll sell after somebody sees it like that.
Maybe.
Truth is, Tim is getting a dog named Dozer, said Gypsy Trails.
I think he named it Chicken Dozer.
Y'all have a good night. Be good, Dennis Green. Y'all be good, brother.
Let's see here. Have you checked with? No, I have not checked with Snake Daughter. I have not checked with them for solar. I'm actually working with a couple other companies right now, and here lately it seems like there's been an uptick on solar activity as far as sponsors and stuff. That's been reaching out to me pretty hardcore, but a bunch of different stuff like tracking systems and stuff like that. So I'm in negotiations right now. If we can come up with a deal, then I will do a sponsorship with them. But there's a lot of behind the scenes work that goes into stuff like that when you're getting into like big systems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It ain't for free, guys.
Yeah.
It ain't for free. They expect a lot.
Got Pops just dropped in here. I seen his name somewhere.
What's going on, Pops? I actually wore another one of those shirts you got me, man, a couple of days ago.
Gypsy Trail said, David and Mike ended up in my video tonight. Uploading it now.
Oh, nice. That's scary. What did I do? We got 2.5 minutes left, guys. I believe Robinson Belly Acres is going live. I don't know if y'all watched their premiere the other day, but Mama got the shed to house delivered.
Hey, man.
I was in there, and man, she is happy. Man, I bet she can cook some good groceries.
You already know.
Hey, man,
you already know.
Rachel, first of all, can cook some mean groceries. And I love Mexican food, guys. Spanish food is like up here with me. And Rachel can get down over there. And now they got her mom living there too. And her mom bought the shed. She wanted to, that's her first big purchase post being a widow. And
man.
She wanted to make sure she bought her own little house or whatever. So that's really, really cool. If y'all have not checked them out, make sure that y'all run across there. All 1,172 of y'all. Tell them that congratulations, Mama, that Come On sent you. And I think we're going to get off here a little bit early. That way people's got time to actually go use the bathroom or drink, a little drink, a little sippity, sip.
David Glunt said, I can't wait till the DD5 merch comes out. I think the Come On merch is like the Dozer video.
You got a point there.
DD5 merch coming very, very soon.
I can't do the merch, guys, until I change the branding. And I have everything to do it. But there's a little bit of technical stuff that's got to go on to make everything fit and stuff with all of these logos and back screens and all this other. And, guys, I've been busy. I just ain't had time to do it.
Right.
But we're going to get it, and as soon as y'all see the new logo, there will be shirts coming and hats and all of that stuff coming very, very soon. But it's a little 59 minutes and 6 seconds. Love every single one of you guys. Make sure you go over to Robinson Belly Acres and check them out. Like I said, tell Mama congratulations, and that Come On sent you. Love every single one of y'all. And as always, guys, until we see each other again, come on. Hey, let's go on another adventure.